This is Optorotimus. You want to know where I get my toys? From BigBadToyStore.com. They got all kinds of cool stuff, all the way from RoboCop to Transformers to Batman to anything you can think of. So take some time and check them out. What's up, all you Transformer fans and YouTubers out there? You're with Optorotimus and another video review. And today is going to be a good one because this is my review of the Transformers Prime Beast Hunters final Voyager figure of the series, which is the Voyager MEGATRON. And this one has just been released and it should be popping up in stores at any time. I got lucky in finding this one. This one is very, very cool. But first and foremost, let's take a quick look at the packaging. And here we have it. As you can see, we have our standard Transformers Prime Beast Hunters box. Here at the bottom, Beast Hunters Megatron Decepticon. And over here, nice picture of Megatron in his Beast Vehicle mode. And he comes with a Tartarex Warp Sword. Very cool. And of course, on the side there, some nice artwork there of Beast Hunter Megatron. And on the back, there you see Megatron in his Beast Jet mode. And in his Robot mode. And on the side, another nice piece of artwork there. There are his tech specs there, if you want to read it. And of course his bio that says, "The invincible Decepticon tyrant is repaired, refitted, and hungry for revenge on Optimus Prime." And there you have that. So, let's get down to it and see the figure himself. And here he is, the Beast Hunters Voyager Megatron. As I said, this is the final Voyager figure of the Transformers Prime Beast Hunters series. So, the final one, and a lot of speculation about this figure. Some said it was not going to be a good figure. Some said they wouldn't like it, but you know what? It's like this. Pictures do these figures no justice, because I have learned, after seeing these figures in hand, they are so much better than the pictures that I've seen. And this thing is just really amazing. I really like what they did with it. It looks really, really good. As you can see, he's got that nice Sharkticon type look going there for him. Looks really, really cool. I really like the paint. The paint apps on here is just amazing. They did a lot of cool colors on here. As you can see, there's blue in the eyes and the green. And there's a little bit of purple up here. And the rest of this is kind of like a little glossy brown color, I guess. Very, very nice. And here is a kind of like a fuchsia, I guess, right in here. And right up in here. And of course on the back tail fins here. And again, he's got this nice, cool looking weapon here. And it is sort of like a mech tech type weapon, but this one is actually kind of cool. Because it has a similar type gimmick to the RID Ultra Magnus, where he had his battle hammer where it would lock in place. This does the same thing, and I will show you that. But first of all, let's do a quick comparison here. Here's the RID Voyager Megatron. And as you can see, the noticeable differences right here, especially on the front. And like I said, the color, obviously. And the weapons. Weapons are completely different. This one's actually a laser cannon, as to where this one actually is not. He's kind of got the little shark type face on the weapon here with green eyes. Very, very cool. And of course, you notice these things up here, different from Megatron's, as you can see. Done up differently. So I said there's just a few little differences on this figure from the RID. I said basically they have the same transformation, just a little bit different on the, just a few little different things here, but you know, basically the same transformation. Looks really, really cool. And even back here, I like this nice kind of bright blue color they have back here. It just looks really, really good, especially for this Sharkticon type theme they went for with Megatron, and I think it looks really, really good. Of course, like I say, he's got the nice little shark fins back here. Looks really, really good. It did a really amazing job with this, and like I said, back here on the arms, of course, you can see the difference. That basically, yeah, they did remold the arms a little bit to where they did add the fins in. So, I said a little bit of remolding there. And I said a little bit here on the wings, a little bit of remolding there. You can see kind of see the differences there. I'm just trying to show them to you here real quick. And also, right here in vehicle mode, where RID Megatron has the purple Decepticon symbol, this one has it's like a kind of a bright green, it kind of looks like a half Decepticon symbol, half shark symbol of some sorts. It's different. They did a little bit different on the symbol there, but he's still a Decepticon, no matter what the symbol looks like. But yeah, I'll try to adjust my light here if you can see that. That's the symbol. Like I say, it looks different, but it's pretty cool. But there you have that. So now we're going to go ahead and get down to the transformation. Like I said, this is a really solid figure, just like the RID. I mean, it tabs in real well. Everything looks really, really good. So we're going to go ahead, remove the weapon here. You see it's got a nice big handle there. Another big difference. And first of all, if you want to transform the weapon, we can go ahead and do that. What you want to do is take the front end here, pull this out, and as you do that, you can see the sword is on a spring type activator. So when you pull this out, it extends the sword. And then you want to take this handle and fold it in. And if you'll notice, there's a little groove on the end of the handle right here. And there's a tab right here that will tab right over that. So just push that in to tab it into place. And that holds really, really well. And this is Megatron's Tartarex sword, I believe it was called. Yeah. But this is it. This is the sword. This is his weapon. As you can see, they did kind of use the MechTech type gimmick on this, but it actually looks really, really cool. Because it locks in, and it's just a really nice looking weapon. It really, really is. You can have a good look at it all the way around. But now we're going to go ahead and get him transformed. So first of all, what we're going to do, just like the RID, we're going to go and start untabbing the legs here. And top part of the wings. Just like that, as these will be the inner parts of his legs. So you get those untabbed, move those around. Take these little things here, fold them in. Do that on both sides. Then we're going to bring the legs down just like this. Turn them in. Then we're going to fold this back around and push it into place. That will tab in. And do that over here. Swing this one around. Just kind of fold it and get it tabbed into place there. Then the feet, again, same as RD, just fold them in this way. Just like that. Now we're going to come up here, untab the arms, bring them out, like so. This is another thing that was a little bit different. This part raises up. Different part of the mold here, again, where they retooled this thing. Take this part, separate it, fold these back. Now you can see Megatron's head. And you will take this down here, untab this, it splits in half. Actually, you can actually bring that down too. So your front end would actually be like that. You can do it either way. I don't know. I thought it looked a little bit weird with that sticking out of the mouth there. So when I transformed it, I didn't even move this piece, because this is the same piece like on the RID, but I just left mine up in place because I just thought it looked better that way. Like I said, you can do it either way you want, but that's just the way I did it. I didn't even bother moving this thing forward. But if you want to do that, you can, just like the RD. But, like I said, if you do that, if you pull that port out, when you put it into vehicle mode, just make sure you push it back. Okay. I'm getting hung here. Alright. There we go. Push that back into place. Move these up. So like I said, this is going to be his chest, which is going to be different from the RID version. You just want to bring that up and tab it back together. So as you can see, there will be no Decepticon symbol in the center of his chest, because this has been completely remolded. But we're going to maneuver these around. So we can come around here and bring the back section down. Go ahead and fold this up like so. Rotate the arms like so. Then you want to take these pieces here, rotate them, and that will fold down. As you can see, this part opens up when you do that, just like so. Again, another part of the remolding, but this looks really, really cool. It really does. Then go ahead and fold his hands out. Okay, this one's stuck. Okay, there we go. All right. Let's close that up there. And there you have Beast Hunter's Megatron in his robot mode. And again, very, very cool. I do like this figure. I think it's a lot better in hand than it is in the pictures. It looks amazing. This is a really cool looking figure. I really, really like it. And articulation wise, basically the same as RID. He does bend at the elbow, has a swivel here, and does bend out this way. I will rotate and kind of do a 360 if you can move this out of the way. But hands do move inward and out. He does bend at the knee. And of course his feet here due to transformation. And his head, it can nod forward just a little bit and go left and right just a little bit, but not much. He kind of like cocks his head just like that. I really can't get it to really turn that much, but that's okay. He looks really cool. Like I say, he's got the blue face and he's got some really cool green eyes. I'll try to bring this in a little bit. See if you can see that. Very, very nice head sculpt. Like I said, basically just like the RID, just repainted, but it looks really, really good. I do like this figure. He is really cool looking. They did an amazing job on it, and like I said, you really can't judge these figures just by looking at pictures, even in-hand pictures. It's like you have to actually see this figure for yourself in your own hands, and that makes all the difference in the world, because this figure is really cool and really amazing. And the weapon, like I said, this is really cool. and I'll get to that in just a second. But first of all, do a quick comparison here. So here he is with RID Megatron. And of course, again, the noticeable differences. As you can see with the chest and the paint. This is all the slight remolding they did. And actually with the way these were remolded, these actually are makes them higher than this one, but both very, very cool. And like I said, this one here has purple light piping, which I like this because I said I reviewed this quite some time ago, and I talked about that. It looks like Dark Energon, just like when the series first started. It looks really cool. And this one, no light piping. His eyes are just painted. They're painted green, but it looks really, really good. Regardless, really cool figure. I do like it very much. And again, both of these are great figures. And of course, these are no longer being made. And again, this is the final Voyager figure of the Beast Hunters line. We have a couple more deluxe ones coming out, but for the Voyagers, this one is it. This will do it. And also, of course, RID Megatron's weapon here. You have this blade that he can hold in his hand. And then this part is laser cannon, which has the MechTech gimmick where you push on that. Of course, this one lights up, as you can see there. And the little blades come out the front. Which this one here wasn't too bad. This is one of the better MechTech weapons that they made. Although I'm really glad they, for the most part, did away with this. But yeah, this one here is just stationary when it's in sword mode, and it looks really, really cool. And of course, he can hold it. Just put that in his hand. He can hold it one-handed. Now, if he's holding it by that handle, I mean, it is a little bit loose, unless you get it all the way up in there in his fist, and then he actually holds it tight. So you push it all the way up in there, and he can really hold this thing. And depending on how you maneuver it, you can get him in some good poses with this weapon. But he is colorful, very evil, ready for battle with this giant sword. And he wants his shot once again to try to take out Optimus Prime, but I don't see that happening. But again, a cool figure. So let's get him out of the way. But there you have it. This is the all-new Transformers Prime Beast Hunters Voyager class Megatron. Very cool. So, all I can say is if you see this figure in the store, I highly recommend this one. So you see it, pick it up. I think you're really going to like this one. He's really cool. I really like the Sharkticon type theme they went with this. It does actually look really, really good. And this is coming from a collector who's been collecting for years, and this one is really, really cool. Just amazing. So there you have it. If you see it, pick it up. You're going to love this one. So that's it. This has been my review of the Transformers Prime Beast Hunters Voyager class Megatron. And just remember, if you're new to my reviews, if you like my reviews, please hit the subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. And like I said, if you're new to my channel, I am Opterotimus here on YouTube with 2 P's. You can follow me on Twitter at Opterotimus with 1 P. You can find me on Facebook under Opterotimus Prime. And you can check out my website, www.opterotimusreview.com. Lots of great stuff there. News and updates about Transformers and just all kinds of cool stuff. An awesome photo gallery. I've got more photos and everything like that to add there. It's going to be really, really cool. So I've got a lot of work to do on that. And also, I do have new business cards that I am handing out that shows all that information. I'll also hold that up here so you can get a good look at it. You can pause it if you want to stop and read everything on there. But these are really nice cards, designed by my wife. Very, very cool. And also, don't forget, I do have live Ustream shows every Friday night after Transformers Prime Beast Hunters on the Hub Network. And my show is immediately following that at 7 p.m. Central. And lots of good stuff. Always talking about cool stuff. Action figures, Transformers, a lot of good stuff going on there. We have a lot of fun on the Ustream. So join me there because I do post the link on Facebook and Twitter. So tune in there for the link to keep up with dates and times for the Ustream show. And that's pretty much it. So until next time, this has been Optorodimus saying, Autobots, transform and roll out. With this sword of power, I will transform myself and finally take out Optimus Prime. It's time. I have the power. Now I, Megatron, am all powerful, and I will take out Optimus Prime. My time has come. I don't think so. Ugh. Yeah. Remember, good always triumphs over evil. Autobots rule. Yeah. I should have known better. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.